Hi, my name is Ricka Brandon, and I help building products companies solve their recruiting and retention challenges so they can hire with confidence every time. I'm going to let you in on a secret today. It's something I've learned over the past 20 years of working with both hiring managers and HR managers across the United States in all different kinds of building products companies. And that is that you guys are a team, you're partners. And a lot of times you don't treat each other like partners. And so today I really want to talk to the owners and leaders and managers and give you guys some clues on how you can help support HR to get the better results you need for your openings. And I hope that when HR people listen to this, they're like, absolutely, we would love it if they would do that. And frankly, I think they will. So one of the things I want you to really think about and remember is that most times your HR person is doing a lot of different things. It is very unusual that their job is strictly recruiting. Now, you might have that situation and those are a little bit different, but in many cases, in many building products, the HR person is also responsible for benefits or safety or payroll, and certainly responsible for if somebody, shows up drunk at work or, threatens to hurt somebody. There's a lot of firefighting that goes on in HR. And frankly, those critical and urgent situations often can take away from less urgent things like hiring. So first, I want to just ask you to take a look at that and give some grace for that reality. The second thing I want to encourage you to do is recognize that you have a key part in owning your applicants and how to get more of it. So HR can sure take a job description and copy it and throw it up on a job board. Easy peasy, no problem. They don't live in the job like you do. And you're managing the job, so you don't live in it, but you understand the nuances. You understand what that ideal hire is going to look like. You're going to be able to better speak the language of the people who are going to be a good fit. So for you to take a little time and work with them to create a job ad that is compelling and enticing and really speaks to that ideal hire, you're going to get more qualified candidates. So super simple. Spend 30 minutes with them or even just do it yourself and think about how do I turn this job description into a job ad that would appeal to the ideal hire I'm looking for. And this is something that, of course, you can partner with HR. And if HR has done this hire 100 times, they can do it too. But in many cases, they're working on recs from across the organization, and they don't have that intimate level of knowledge unless you share it with them. So I would encourage you to schedule a call and a conversation to go over it with them and really have a focus on how do we get more qualified applicants interested in this opportunity. And the easiest way to do that is to have a compelling job ad that attracts and entices them to act. And that's something that you need to help create, at least for the first one. Eventually this can become a template and something they'll get better at, but you need to help guide that and sell that opportunity to those potential candidates. The next thing I would say is recognize that although it might be urgent to you in that moment, hiring is something that you probably weren't too worried about until you had an opening, because most of the time it's a reactive hire, not a proactive hire. So I want you just to recognize that they're also handling a lot of urgent things from other areas, especially, like I mentioned, if somebody shows up drunk, whatever, they have a lot of stuff on their plate that can really pop up. So the more active and supportive you can be in your hiring process, the more they're going to respond and give you every attention they have because they get that you're into it. Because one of the things that is unbelievably frustrating to external recruiters like myself and to HR is that it is a house of fire. It's the most important thing that's ever happening on Tuesday afternoon. And on Thursday afternoon, when they want to talk to you about applicants, you don't have time for them, or you take 2 days to get back to them. It is frustrating. So make sure that you're walking the talk. If you want them to drop everything and pay attention to you, you better make sure that filling that position is a priority for you too. Otherwise, you're out of integrity. And that's something that is so irritating. So anyway, that's probably my soapbox coming out, but making sure that you're being timely with your responses and moving forward. And I'm going a little bit long on this week's quick tip. I hope this helps. And I just want you to remember, you and HR have the same goal. Your partners, your team, work together and you will achieve more. All right. If you like this tip, I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notified when my next video comes out. And I also encourage you to check out rickabrandon.com to see our free resources, as well as learn how you can work with us to solve your recruiting and retention challenges.